Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. So today I'm going to take you guys on a little tour of our RV. I'm going to show you kind of how we set everything up. We did a little bit of renovations, but not a ton. It was really important to us that we live in this for a little while first before we make any major changes, because we wanted to know that the big changes were going to be worth it and work for us. We didn't just want to like hop on whatever was like the trend for RV renovations at the time. We wanted to figure out what would work for our family. So if you're new here, we are a family of 9. We have 7 children, and our children range in ages from 12 all the way down to 18 months. So we are all fitting in this RV and trying to figure out sort of the best way to do that. We are not full-time. We travel for a month to 2 to 3 months at a time, just depending. So you're not going to find every single thing in our home that would be in our home here necessarily, just because this isn't like full-time where we live. So hopefully that explains. We are currently on our first season of traveling, which we are calling this traveling nest. We are currently at this very moment in Charleston, South Carolina, but we are heading on down to Florida. We've got a few different stops in Florida before we come back home. So that's going to be sort of season 1 of our travel. So subscribe if you guys love travel videos and you want to see more of that kind of stuff. So CR, my husband, took the kids down to the park to play so that I could give you guys a good tour of this without the kids running around. So let's go ahead and jump into the RV tour. Okay, so the travel trailer that we have is called a Keystone Passport 3320BH. We've kept most of the original, furniture and stuff like that, although I can pretty much tell you I think we're going to remove this and just put a table and then add a bigger sofa. That's what I think we're going to do, but we're just going to have to live in it for a little while. This is a jackknife sofa, so it's good for extra sleeping. I didn't like the dark brown window coverings, but I did like the pull-down blinds like that. I liked those, so I just left them. And then my mom is responsible for all of the recovering. I went and found this kind of velvety blue fabric at Hobby Lobby and I loved it. So my mom recovered those. And just some IKEA pillows and a Target throw. We've got some Target rugs hanging out in here. And then I actually found this little ottoman at Walmart. And we just keep some nature notebook and crafting supplies inside of there. Again, we are just starting our journey, so we're trying to figure out where things fit and function best. But we tried to stick to things that had a dual purpose, so that can hold stuff. We do homeschool, so all of the kids' homeschooling stuff fits down inside this, which is under here. They each have these bins, so everyone's bins fit in there. We have 5 of them. But yeah, so that's just for diapers, wipes, and our big old first aid kit. It does go all the way back, so you will see that there is a ton of space and storage that we are not even utilizing at this point. So we feel pretty confident that this works for our big family, even for longer term trips. So when you first come in, you turn to the right here. You have your control panel up here for all of the slides and everything. And then when you open up these cabinets, this is just kind of like, I don't know, random. We hang the baby's diaper bag, keys, sunglasses, shoes. We've got a little space heater right there. Dog food, dog snacks. Those are the letters for our letter board. I've got some essential oils and some baby things, some medicine, some sunscreen, diaper rash cream, lotion, all that kind of stuff. And then we hung this here just with command hooks, because every time you enter a park, you get paperwork and maps and stuff like that. So all of it goes there so that everyone can sort of access it if they need it. And then up here we just have our fire extinguisher and a cord. And I'm not going to be honest with y'all, I don't know what that cord goes to. And then if you turn to the left, you enter the kitchen. This was what really sold me on this model. Well, one of the things that sold me on this model. It has a slide out here and a slide out here. So it gives you this big open living area as well as a kitchen with an island, which is hard to find in a travel trailer. That's a lot more common in fifth wheels. This is the little entertainment center area with TV. We've got the little Nintendo for the kids. They keep their remotes in here. And up here is actually where I keep this camera that I'm currently filming on and camera equipment. And down in the bottom is just where we've been storing some games Like I said, there's not a lot of rhyme or reason to this organization right now. We just have games in a cooler bag. But here in the kitchen, one of the changes that we did make was to add this backsplash. This backsplash is just a peel and stick from Amazon, and it's nice because, you know, trailers move and jiggle around when you're driving, so you don't want to put up a real tile that's going to potentially break and fall down. So these kind of move with the RV, which is what you need. So those are peel and stick, and I think they actually look really great. We went ahead and did them all the way up this whole area just to lighten and brighten it. We've got our Keurig because can't live without that. Our big fruit bowl. I got this on Amazon as well. This is obviously where we store silverware and stuff. And then if we're eating outside, I can just pick it up. It's got a little handle. I can just pick it up and carry it outside. This is a butcher block chopping board thing, but it attaches onto the stovetop. It's meant for RVs, and it's got little snaps, so it snaps down on there so it doesn't move while you're driving, which is super handy. Gives you more cutting area, but can easily be moved out of the way for cooking. And then in the oven, I found just a little tiny cookie sheet, and then I ordered one of these pizza stones. This is the size for an RV, so obviously you can cook pizza on it, but it helps to have even cooking time on anything that you're cooking in an RV stove, because they tend to be kind of crazy. I just have all of our coffee. We have some coffee mugs, some plastic wine glasses, our Moscow mules, some K-cups, and then all of the coffee accessories is in that little bin right here. And then over here we have our pantry. Again, I felt like the storage was really good. We have found that we're shopping for about a week of food at a time, and it's fitting okay. The fridge is the hard part. We can fit plenty of pantry food, I feel like, but the fridge is the hard part. So that was just a great perk of this model, is having that much pantry space. So then down here's where we keep all of our pots and pans. Again, there's plenty of space. There's so much unused space in there. We've got our Instant Pot, our crock pot, mixing bowls. This is where we keep the baby sippy cups and bottles and things like that. And also that big thing of pancake mix. Then under the sink, we've just got our Tupperware bowls, our napkins, Ziplocs. I did get one of these like shelf extender things from IKEA. We've got some little garbage bags and a measuring cup, and then we've got another thing of K-cups down here because we can never run out. The little cutting board things that go on top of the sink to cover it, but you can also use them as cutting boards. And then our little cleaning caddy with cleaning supplies. And then in this side is where we store bowls, plates, cups, paper plates, and this model does have 2 drawers here. So we've just got cooking stuff and then some knives and everything down here in this one, and then just snap shut. I will say we have not had a problem with the babies getting into the drawers and cabinets and stuff. If we do, we did buy some child locks, so we can do that if we need to. On top of the island here, we have this little dish drainer. Obviously got to hand wash all dishes in the camper, so this is great to let things dry. And then I just got this at Target just to kind of organize the hand soap, dish soap, paper towel, sponge, and diffuser, because y'all, it gets stinky up in here and I definitely don't want to burn candles. So diffusing oils has been awesome to keep the kind of stinky smells at bay. This step stool from IKEA has also been super handy. The kids use it to get in and out of bunk beds, to climb up and get in the pantry. We can use it as an extra seat. We can pull that over and have 2 more people sit right here, usually CR and I, if we want to. So yeah, that's kind of the main living area. And like I said, we didn't make a ton of changes, just added some decor things. Now this curtain we did change. Again, this is a curtain from IKEA my mom cut, not from IKEA, from Target, that my mom cut to fit exactly. So this is what divides off the kids' room. And this is the kids' room back here. Again, we love this model for all of the space for the kids. This is also a slide out right here. So when we're driving down the road, the slide comes in. But here's how we sleep 5 kids in here. Up top, we've got my oldest daughter, who's 12. These are curtains from Target, and a tension rod and just some little gold hooks so that it slides. And these are actually blackout curtains as well. So this gives the girls a little bit of privacy. They can pull their curtains closed and have some privacy on their bunks, which is nice, seeing as how they are the oldest and, you know, kind of in that preteen stage. They do want a little bit of privacy. So it's our oldest daughter's bed, and then our 10-year-old daughter, and she has a bin of toys and some stuff. They actually both do have bins of toys, and they still fit up here totally fine to sleep. We didn't make them put those up there, but they chose to, and she's got her backpack and everything, and they've each got a little light above their beds there. And this is a comforter, a queen size comforter from Target that I found on clearance. And again, my mom just helped me and cut it right down the middle in half and sewed a new seam and made two comforters out of one, you know, because these are sort of like twins. So two sort of twin size comforters out of one queen. And then over here we've got the sound machine. This is awesome for everybody to sleep at night. It works so well. Just a little night light. Again, that was on clearance at Target. And then here's where all the girls keep their clothes. Our oldest daughter's 12, our 10-year-old daughter, and our 7-year-old daughter. They each have these bins. Now, I tried to convince them that it was smart to like KonMari and roll their clothes and all of that. As you can see, that's worked a little bit for this one, not so much for these two, which is fine. I definitely just don't sweat the small stuff in here, but it works. And like I said, because we're only traveling for a month to 3 months at a time, I think it will be totally fine for them to have their clothes fit in here. And there is quite a bit of unused space up into the back, so they can always add more stuff if they need to. And then over here we just have our little board that says where we're at and hashtag this traveling nest. And then our boys each have one of these. These are from Target, and these hold all of their clothes. They have like pajamas, tops, bottoms, underwears with pajamas, and that's how the boys keep their clothes. They each have one of those. And then over here we just have this little playing nook. We took out the big couches that came with the RV because it just took up so much space, and we wanted the kids to have more space to play. So this, I feel like, was one of the best purchases I made, was this beanbag chair, because it's big and oversized and comfortable, but yet it's really light and doesn't add a lot of weight to things. I did the 3-drawer thinner bin from Target because, again, it's not quite as heavy. And then just the little bins up top for toys. Obviously, with 7 kids, we've got to have some toys and baby toys. We have twin 18-month-olds, so they've got toys, and that bin is just for like iPads, and their Amazon Fire tablets and chargers and cases and all that stuff. This bin here is for the twins. This is all of their clothes. Like I said, pajamas. Then they have like shorts and t-shirts and long sleeve shirts and pants, and that one. So those have worked out pretty well for the kids' clothes. Just another bin from Target for organizing toys. So what happens at night, so this is the bed for our 7-year-old son. He has his blanket, his pillow, and this is his bed. And then these 2 beds my mom made. These are big, thick pieces of foam. They're quite comfortable. And she made these polar fleece covers for each of them. She put a Velcro closure here so we can take them off to wash them. And we push this stuff to the side. We actually push that right here down the middle. And then one bed goes here, one bed goes here. We move the beanbag out of the way. And so then they pull down their pillows and their blankets, and they each have a bed, and the next morning it goes up and gets put away, which is awesome. Also, this rug is from Target, same line of stuff. It was also on clearance. So this just works really, really well for us. We wanted the kids to have a play area, and if the other kids get uncomfortable at some point and they don't want to sleep on those, or, you know, whatever, we do have the dinette and the jackknife sofa that turn into beds. So there are other sleeping options, but right now everybody's really happy. Everybody fits really well in here, and they've all been sleeping great. Like, we have not been having any problems. They come in, it gets really dark in here. We turn on the noise machine, close the curtain, and they all just go to sleep. So it's been working really, really well. So that's the kids' bunkhouse. And then if you turn and come back this way towards this end of the camper, you've got the bathroom is right here. It's nothing all that special. I did add my bathroom llama because if you know at my home I have like our home, we have a llama that watches you go to the bathroom, so we needed one in the camper too. We've got a stand-up shower and just bathroom stuff. I feel like it's not that exciting. I need to do better at organizing things. I did find this little llama, I think, was this from Walmart, I think, actually, and it works out perfectly for me to put my jewelry in, or my retainer, or whatever, so I can put stuff in there. And then I do want to hang some more of these, because this has actually proven to be very, very helpful. So I think I'm going to hang some more of these here. Yeah, so you've got a medicine cabinet here with lots of stuff, and then space under here for hair dryers. I use one of those like magazine racks to hold my hair dryer and my curling iron. All my supplies are down there. See our supplies. We've got hand towels, or I'm sorry, washcloths, not hand towels. All right, and now we're going to enter the master bedroom. Again, this was a purchase from Amazon that I hung on the door here, which is perfect to hold my purse. I always need a place to set my purse out of the way. I've got some jeans that were just drying that don't go in the dryer. My jacket, my jean jacket, my robe, and then a necklace that's just hanging here, but then my Apple Watch. So again, as you can see, I haven't really figured out exactly where I want everything to go, but we're working on it. So we recovered these as well to match the wallpaper that I hung behind our bed there. I just wanted to add a little pop of color, something fun. So we added a little bit of those sort of just the really fun big bold green leaves, and I love it with this. I just think it's so fun. Just kind of hung our hats on the wall there, and again, all of this is just using command strips. We put a full length mirror there, which is actually really helpful when I'm getting ready, because this bathroom is tight, so I can step into the bathroom here and here to be able to, like, I sort of like lay my makeup out here on the bed and then get ready there. So ladies, if you're wondering, that's how I make that happen with zero counter space. Again, over here we've got a TV that my husband mounted on the wall. It already came with the outlets in the roof, but he bought the mounting kit and mounted the TV there for us. And then we also do have a lock there on the bathroom door, so we can lock that. If the kids are coming in and out of the bathroom at night, they're not just coming right into our room as well. Yeah, so this bed has a ton of storage underneath, and it's heavy, so I'm not going to lift it with the camera and everything, but underneath there is where we keep towels, our vacuum cleaner, extra blankets, clothes, tons of stuff fits underneath this bed. It's actually pretty incredible. So yeah, like I said, we've so far been fine for space. I'm going to show you my closet just to give you an idea. These are very deep. It looks really small, but hopefully you can see how deep it is. So all of my shoes are like on the bottom and to the back. And then I got one of these 10 shoe racks from Target with the little hooks that hangs. So inside there I just have like rolled up pajamas, t-shirts, tank tops, various items just rolled up in there. And then my hanging stuff here. Up there I have my jeans and my workout clothes. So that's kind of how I have fit things there. Then up above my bed, I just have plastic bins with underwear, bras, some fuzzy socks. My jewelry is in these two things. My Bible. Sorry, that's a bra that didn't make it in there yet. And then in this middle one, I just have some sweatshirts. My husband didn't need all his space, so he let me have some. I've just got, oh, there's the remote he was looking for. I've just got some sweatshirts and a few more like sweatpants, some fatter things that don't fit as well in here. But anyways, I feel like everything fits pretty darn well in here. We do have some lights up underneath there as well if we want reading lights. That's just my husband's side of the closet, so I won't show you his stuff. I'm sure it's pretty much organized the same as mine. But yeah, this is our little master bedroom. We did replace the mattress because the camper mattress was quite hard, so we got a Serta mattress from Sam's Club, and I cannot recommend it enough. Holy goodness, it's amazing. Yeah, so that's kind of how we have this room organized. Okay, so hopefully you guys enjoyed this little peek into our RV, this little tour of how we're kind of all fitting and living here in this space. If you guys have any questions or want to see anything more in depth or anything like that, please let me know down below in the comments. But yeah, that's kind of how we're making it work, and so far we're having a great time. And I think as we continue to travel and as we continue to live in this, we'll figure out things that work better and more efficiently for us, and we'll figure out kind of where the snags are and things that we need to change. But for right now, just our first trip in, it's been working really, really well. So, all right, guys, that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this tour of our RV, and we will see you guys again very soon. Bye.